Hi guys, how's it going? This is part 3 of my PlayStation 1 Games Collection 2012, and yeah, this is going to be the permanent camera angle from now on. I just think it's just a tiny bit lighter from this camera angle. I mean, this room's got really bad lighting when I'm recording through my phone camera. But yeah, I think it's just a tiny bit better from this angle. Just a bit about all the mess there, but hopefully you can deal with that. It's not too much of a problem. And yeah, we'll get straight on with it, shall we? In no particular order again. We'll start off with this game, Speed Freaks. So yeah, this was actually the first ever kart racer I ever played. It's a Mario Kart ripoff. Obviously, I didn't know that when I was younger because I never had a Nintendo system, console when I was younger. I was always a Sega fan with the Mega Drive and stuff. So I never knew it was a Mario Kart ripoff when I was younger, and I don't know why, but I just didn't really enjoy it when I was younger. I don't know why, but I remember finding it pretty difficult, and I remember I didn't get far into the game. But I remember in one of Pete Doerr's videos, he did say it was like a hidden gem. So, I don't know what, I've not played it since I was younger, but it's supposed to be a hidden gem, so maybe I was just not, maybe I was missing out on something great, But personally, I wasn't a big fan of it. I should go back and play it sometime just to see if I actually enjoy it now, which I might do actually. Speaking of Mario Kart ripoffs, Crash Team Racing. This game is absolutely tremendous in my opinion. I absolutely love this game. I remember being blown away when I first played it. Again, a Mario Kart ripoff, but obviously with Crash Bandicoot characters, and I was just a huge fan of Crash Bandicoot games. And obviously when I heard of it, in a kart racer, I just jumped at the chance to buy it. I thought it'd be an amazing game, and it wasn't a letdown. It was fantastic. It's got a good selection of characters, I would say, from the Crash Bandicoot series, and a great selection of tracks as well. So featuring some of the scenery from some of the old Crash Bandicoot levels, from Crash 1, 2, and 3. So it's a great feature, great stuff to add into the game, and in my opinion, I just bloody loved this game to death. So, it's amazing in my opinion. Here we have Chris Kamara's Street Soccer. It's one of those budget titles. It's a crappy football game, which is a shame. I ended up buying this, for Chris Kamara, because Chris Kamara's a legend. He's a legend. Always has been, in my opinion. It's commentary on, on the Sky Sports News and that, when there's a Gillette Soccer Saturday special, whatever it is. It's tremendous, You've got to love Chris Kamara, he's just a legend. And this game is crap. It's a budget title. It's 5-a-side, like indoor or football, is what you could call it. And it's crap. It's absolutely crap. But this is actually the first football game I've played where you can actually play as female football players, which was really surprising. If you played as Austria, Japan, I think. Oh no, it was China. It was if you play as Austria or China, and also some other ones, you can play as females for some reason. So you can have men versus women in a football match. So it's strange, but it's crap. I'm afraid it's crap. SmackDown 2, Know Your Role. Oh my god, SmackDown 2. Just an absolute fantastic game. Probably one of my most played wrestling games of all time, actually, because I used to play this all day. When I first had the PlayStation 1, I was heavily addicted to this game. Bloody tremendous game. Just absolutely love it. Great selection of wrestlers, over 50, which is pretty impressive actually for a PlayStation 1 game. And God, it was a hell of a lot of fun. The season mode was brilliant in my opinion, and yeah, just loved the game. And still one of the most fun wrestling games to play, in my opinion. Just so blooming amazing to play, so fun. It's unbelievable. Next we have Tomb Raider 3. I consider this one of my favourite games when I was younger. Well, one of my favourite Tomb Raider games, I always consider Tomb Raider 2 being my favourite game. But yeah, for me this was a close second. But I never got far into it. I think I completed the first maybe 2 levels. I remember you're in a jungle or something. I remember doing that, but I found this game really challenging. This is probably the Tomb Raider game that I least, got into, I suppose you could say, because I remember Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2, I think I got, well, maybe level 3, 4 in each, but I think I only got past the first level or something like that. So it was really challenging in my opinion, really confusing, where to go. So Tomb Raider 3, it looked amazing, but didn't get far into it unfortunately. But here it is supposed to be a great game, But I'm starting to get into Tomb Raider games, so I should really go back and give it another shot sometime. See if I can beat it. Next we have Premier Manager 98. It's a crappy football manager game. I don't like it. Don't like it very much at all, unfortunately. Just a huge fan of the LMA manager games. They're just amazing. But this, not so good, I'm afraid. So, don't really have much to say about that. Death Trap Dungeon. I actually found this game was to be pretty scary back in the day. I thought it was a bit creepy. But the game's crap. From what I can remember, the game was absolute crap. The graphics, for a PlayStation 1 game, even the graphics are terrible. The controls are awful. Got to level 3, I think, when I was younger. Can't exactly remember, but I didn't get far into the game, unfortunately. Maybe it wasn't unfortunate, because I hear this game gets extremely tough later on. It's a pretty tough and challenging game. So I can't really see me getting far into it, but I'm actually going to try and attempt to complete this as a blind let's play on my GameZone 5000 channel. So yeah, wish me luck on that one. I might need it because this game's supposed to be extremely tough. So may regret let's playing that one. Fighting Force. So the reason why I bought this was because I was a huge fan of Streets of Rage for the Mega Drive. Those games were absolutely tremendous, and this game looks like Streets of Rage. It's like a 3D version of Streets of Rage, and I think that's kind of what they were going for, but it's not that great to be honest. It's not the best of games. I did complete it a couple of times when I was younger, and I did enjoy it when I was younger, but it's only recently, maybe 2 years ago, I went back and played it, and I thought to myself, why the bloody hell do I enjoy this? It really isn't that great, to be honest. It's a shame, because I do like my beat 'em ups and stuff, but it wasn't extremely terrible, just not one of the best, I'm afraid. Take Streets of Rage over that any day, any day. A budget title here, which was pretty decent actually, is air hockey. Surprisingly, I used to really enjoy air hockey. I used to go to Scarborough. I used to always go to Scarborough on holiday, and always had these the amusements at the caravan site. And of course, almost every night I went and had a game of air hockey, a game of pool. I had a few shots on the arcade machines and stuff, and House of the Dead and Time Crisis, those kind of arcade machines. So back in the day, it was really enjoyable. So I decided to get an air hockey game, and for a budget title, it's actually pretty fun. So we've got like 4 stages, I think, 4 different opponents, and the last opponent, the final boss, is extremely challenging, and he's really unfair as well. Some of the power-ups and stuff that he does, the moves that he does, it's really difficult to beat him actually, which was quite annoying because I think I only beat him like twice or something. It took me ages to beat him. So yeah, air hockey, it's a pretty decent game. I've still got the 7.99 sticker on there from my local co-op. Well, it was a local co-op at the time, not anymore because I've moved. So we're talking about maybe 10 years ago here. Here we have Test Drive 4. Sad to say, I've not really played much of this game. I do remember playing it when I first got it, and I remember, hold on. something, I don't, you could probably change this like in the options menu, but to control your car, you can see that here, hopefully I'm holding it to the camera, you have to accelerate like that to go forward, to accelerate basically, and that to brake. So I did find that a bit annoying, and the last time I played it was about 2 years ago. I got it about 2 years ago in a charity shop for like £1, so yeah, unfortunately I've not really played it, much of it. I'm guessing there is a way to change the controls, to use the X button and square button. But yeah, I really should get into that, 'cause I do like my PlayStation 1 racers, they're really fun, you know. Or just racing games in general, really. I do, I'm quite a big fan of the series, you know, racing games. Crash Bash! Crash Bash. This game, again, really enjoyable, but so damn tough. So damn tough. It took me ages to get some of the crystals and gems and stuff in this. You know, they're really challenging. And don't even mention the pogo games, you know. I mean, Crash at the back here, he's on a pogo stick. It looks like he's having fun. But I bloody well was not having fun playing this game. Not playing, you know, the pogo games. They were insanely difficult. But yeah, all the other ones were fine, you know, the polar bear ones. The one you have to pick up crates, throw them at opponents, the one where you have to keep balls out of your goal. And yeah, it's a whole load of mini games with Crash Bandicoot characters. And in my opinion, just a really fun game, you know. Never completed 100% because some of the challenges are just insane, you know. I think we'll end this video soon, I think. But here we have the original Resident Evil. Take the back there, I suppose. You see that? Yeah. Unfortunately, this disc does always freeze. It's extremely unreliable, which is a shame. Again, didn't look after my games when I was younger, which I do regret now. You know, you never look after your games when you're younger, do you? So yeah. I need to get a new version, a new copy of Resident Evil, or I might get the Director's Cut maybe sometime. I do have Resident Evil Director's Cut on the PS3, which I got it on PSN, and it was on offer for like £3.99 or something. But to buy it on eBay, I think it's like £14–15. It is extremely, you know, expensive for a PlayStation 1 game, and not really wanting to pay that, so I might just end up getting just the original. But even that's about £6–7, so. But I think that's going to do for this part, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll catch you all in part 4. This could take about 7 parts or 8 parts maybe, so yeah, hope you enjoyed these, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. See you guys, thanks for watching.